Sometimes you have to sit through things that you don't want to see in order to get to the next stage and the next phase of your life. My wife and I love going to the movies together, but one of the movies that I don't, series of movies I don't like seeing is Marvel movies. I actually like the movies, but the problem is what comes at the end of the movie. And the problem is really me. At the end of the Marvel movies or at the end of any movie, period, I'm always ready to get up and go as soon as the movie is over, as soon as the last scene or the act takes place. I'm ready to leave. Well, my wife just sits there, and oftentimes I've done this more than I care to announce. Is that a lot of times when the movie is over, I'll stand up and she will sit there, and I'm standing looking like a jerk, but she will sit right there, and especially in Marvel movies. Here's the reason why. Because at the end of the movie, as a matter of fact, after the credits, that's when they give you the sequel or they give you a glimpse of the next movie or scenes in the next movie. You don't see the scenes until you go through the credits. You've got to read about or you got to see what's on the screen, the stunt man number one, who was the costume person, who was stunt man number four, who was the executive producer, who was the director, on and so forth. At the end of the movie, I just want to go. I don't care anything about stunt men, on and so forth. Here is my point. But in order for me to see what's going to happen next or in the sequel, or in that next movie, you have to wait until after the credits. That's how life is. Sometimes we experience things that we don't want to experience, but it's not until you sit through some of the difficulties of life, you sit through some of the credits of life, that it's not until then that you see the next scene. Sometimes we give up too soon because, like myself, we're in a hurry, we're impatient, we want everything microwavable, and we don't want it the conventional way. A lot of times, life is not like that. It just won't allow you to have what you want in the moment. Sometimes you have to wait. Sometimes you have to be patient. Sometimes you have to slow yourself down in order to see what God has for you next. Too many people give up before they get to the finish line or get to the place where God wants them to be. You know why? Because they didn't want to watch the credits and they didn't recognize that after the credit was the next stage. I pray this word today gave you strength for the journey.